nothing. Dope for nothing, dope for nothing. Get it now. Dope for nothing, dope for nothing. Dope for nothing, dope for nothing. Get it now. Dope for nothing, dope for nothing. Dope for nothing.
Who is K-Cap? K-Cap to D.O.N, dude from the west side of Dayton, Ohio. Student of the game, artist, a lyricist, a husband, a father, a coach, a mentor. Somebody just had a dream to inspire people, with my music. That's what K-Cap is. D.O.N, dope or nothing, because anything less is uncivilized. I felt like, anything I have to drop, it has to be dope. Or if not, then it don't need to be done. It's my last project. I mean, I've been retired for a while, but it's something I'm doing and I'm dedicating to the homie Elroy. Rest in peace. He asked me to, put some more work out. And I felt like, man, I need to fill a void in the game. And also, like I said, something for him too, man, just in his memory, man, just to do something, A lot of the homies was asking me to do something, do another project. Man, you can't go out like that, man, one more. So I think D.O.N is, what I want to do, and I think it's a dope project. I think it's something that, you guys will appreciate. It's really heartfelt. So, dope or nothing. And plus, my name is K-Cap, the D.O.N, so anything I do is dope or nothing. Well, I've always, I started off like a Prince fan, big fan of Prince back in the 80s. Of course, like Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, Donny Hathaway. I'm a big fan of soul music. As far as hip hop, man, it's a lot. What really got me inspired, influenced with music, industry-wise, was like smooth artists like CL Smooth, L Cool J, and KRS-One, Ice Cube. And it's a lot of local artists too that really inspired me, you know what I'm saying? So, but I just came up just watching, the old MCs. I don't want to say, that's probably disrespectful, but the legend MCs like Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, and KRS-One, Cool G Rap, L Cool J, and watch how they kind of just came in the game, NWA, how they just came in the game and they just told the world, you know what I'm saying, like, kiss my ass, I'm here, you know what I'm saying? So those are the things that influenced me to be an artist. But I would say P Rock and CL Smooth was definitely the duo that made me say, man, I really want to do this. Like, I can do this. It's a place for me. And then also when you heard like Outkast, when I heard Outkast and Andre 3000, I was like, man, that perfectly describes who I am. Being eccentric with being from the hood in the same breath, it's like, man, that's me. So those are my influences. Current state of hip hop. That's a tough question, but without coming off like a hater, man, I will say this. There is still hip hop in the game. You just gotta search for it. It's a lot of artists out there. Of course, the Kendricks. Everybody know about Kendrick. Everybody know about J. Cole. But a lot of people don't know about like Pharoah Monch, Skyzoo. A lot of people that's really still holding that torch and really holding it down. It's a lot of good hip hop out there. But the current state of hip hop and the popular widespread is like, man, I don't think it is really. They pushing it out. You know what I mean? I really think they're trying to kind of make our youth look like we're not really intelligent people, and trying to justify a lot of the crimes that's committed on black people. I feel like you hear a lot of stuff because the youth is leading the culture. When you talk about hip hop, they always want to talk about what the youth want and what the youth is doing. So when you see a lot of stuff is turned, it's not a lot of heartfelt or not a lot of real music out there, but not trying to knock it because we do have to be leaders, but I also I want people to understand also when you hear the old heads like myself speak about the current state, we're not hating, we're kind of just giving our input, you know what I'm saying, and saying where it should be. But the current state of it, man, I don't think is being respected like it should, and I hope that changes. Oh, why I retired from the game? I wouldn't necessarily say I'm definitely like retired. It's just I got so much music, man. I got so much, and I'm at a certain age right now where things are a little bit more important. Not saying that something's more important than my music, but I'm just not. I don't have the desire to really do all that extra stuff that I was doing before. Right now, I'm a married man. Man, I'm trying to own property. So I dropped my official last project in September 7, 2015, which is called Black Purpose. And that was like my kudos, my adios amigos to the game. But like I already stated why I came back with D.O.N. But I'm still gonna write. I still got a lot of music out here in this world, but we just all grow. I mean, I'm here to help anybody that want to be helped. Any advice I can give, at my level, I've never really established myself on a worldwide scale, but I definitely believe I have something to offer, but I'm just, moving on to something else, man. It ain't really necessarily like I'm retired, but I still love the game, and but at the end of the day, I just gotta, you gotta grow. You gotta grow and move on,
And that's when things start to change. I'm back at it again. I guess it's life, the ups and downs.
Oh, on this D.O.N. album, it's a lot. I mean, they all my favorite songs. I know that's a cliche answer, but I got songs on there like Brothers and Sisters, man. That's really a deep project, really talking about the black family. Where we at right now as a community as a whole. Brothers and Sisters is a real deep song. I got a song called Coach Cap, it's kind of like me being a mentor, but I'm also expressing like two stories that kind of have like a revolving door of issues, and but it's really dope if you listen to it. But it's a lot of dope songs on there. My favorite personal song on there is Made It This Far, just talking about my childhood. But the album is really dope, man. The heart of the album is just really like Made It This Far, Brothers and Sisters, Just Dance, songs like that, man. It's very deep. So I think y'all like it. Ah man, how many albums do I have? Woo! Let me see. Okay, so I have 25. Now, my first album came out January 20th, 2001. But in that same year, I dropped like four albums. So I dropped Lyrical Smoke, PhD, Lyrical Smoke 2, and I think Don't Talk, Just Listen. And then from that point on, I just worked. It was a different time too because, right now they have social media. Back then we didn't have none of that. We had to travel. You know what I'm saying? So we did an album, boom, I had Mees do the cover or something, and, we get the little cover for the CD and print it all up and burn them and we hit the streets, you know what I'm saying? So I never did a mixtape, so I did albums. So I have 25, but it's a little bit more because I have done some grabbing from old stuff because I don't like for none of my music to die, or I don't want to let none of the material get too old. I always try to make timeless music. I feel like if you make popular whatever that's dope at the time, you'll fade away with that. So I feel like anything I make has to be timeless and has to be soul music, so where I can grab it. I can grab a song from 2002. That's why I never say the year or anything on any of my music, because I know, my music will live longer than me. So. all the people I work with throughout my career. You know, production wise, you know, I started with Dre Mees, you know, the whole Dream On Count. Shout out to them. Then I really kind of got a close bond with Taiwan Dwayne. We worked years. Like, I mean, I used to work like 2-3 jobs and would just stay in the studio. And a lot of my albums was because I would just sit on that couch while they was recording. And when he was done, he'd be like, yo, KT, everybody know KT, man, let's get on this track. And we just started making the beat from scratch and going there. But then, like, and then Lester, Nothing Less, you know, I met him, you know, at the studio, and we worked together. Worked with Mousetrap. I worked with rest in peace Elroy, Mr. Hall, Trump Bound Regime, Rogue Regime. Whew. So many, I don't want to leave people out, but it's a lot of people I work with throughout my career. You know, all the, you know, local artists that's, you know, that's legendary in my eyes, like, you know, 275, HOC, you know, Doc Frank, once again, you know what I'm saying, OPU, you know, it's, let me see, I can't forget the Gutter Boys, 44 Gutter, you know, Charlie Horse, you know, a lot of people, Cape DeVille, just a lot of people I work with, man, a lot of incredible singers, Brittany Collins, Brittany Woody. So it's a lot of people, man, you know, that really contribute to a lot of my work throughout the years. Top 10. I know a lot of people say top 5, but top 10 is really a tough one. Well, I'll put it to you like this. So for me, my top 10, gotta go with Jay-Z. Jay-Z, because when he spits, it's almost like he's having a conversation with you, you know what I mean? So he really inspires me. That's one of those people that, like, you know, at the end of the day, when I make something, I'm like, yo, you know, he gotta compete. That's the aim right there. So Jay-Z, CL Smooth, gotta say that because, you know, I wouldn't really be rapping if it wasn't from you know, P Rock and CL Smooth. Ice Cube was just like, man, illest conscious dude, but he was like gangster though. So I grew up to Cube, you know what I mean? And Tredge from Naughty by Nature. He just was dope with the wordplay, you know what I mean? I kind of, you know, took a lot from him. He was dope. Big Daddy Kane, I think I'm at 5, I believe. So Big Daddy Kane, man, you know, he was like Jay-Z back then to me. You know, Rakim was like Nas, but like, here I am, you know what I'm saying? R-A-W, like that was, yo, Big Daddy came back in 88 to a 7-year-old, man. Come on, man, that dude was raw, man. I'm like, in them James Brown beats, I'm like, oh, this dude is crazy. Then, like I said, Rakim, so that's 6. Rakim was just, I mean, I don't know, man. He was just lyrically just a dope dude, man, and you know, still to this day, you know, like when you listen to him lyrically, he was like ahead of his time. Karis One, man, that's 7. The Teacher, man. To me, I don't think he's ever put out any whack music. You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally. If he has, I ain't, you know, I don't know nothing about it. I almost have all his albums. So yeah, Karis One, man, you know, from the beginning, that dude is ill. Of course, Pac, you know, Pac was like, man, that's somebody that, you know, man, the hood really felt, man, because he really was like, you know, he just musically touched you, you know what I'm saying? So Pac, that's 8. 9, that's where we get tricky. Woo. My top 10. So I know it's gonna be crazy because I really can go top 50. But 9, I would have to say Royce da 5'9". I love that whole Detroit sound, man. I love everything about Detroit. You know, I got family from Detroit, but Royce, like, man, is just crazy, clever. You know what I mean? Like when I hear him, he coming out with something, I'm like, man, I gotta, you know, that I know that pen is about to start moving. 10, gotta go with Kendrick Lamar. I think dude is dope, man. I think he got next. I think he got it right now. You know what I'm saying? So very inspirational dude, man. His music is really dope. and I'm gonna add a bonus one, K-Cap to Don. But yeah, that's it. Biggie is definitely, you can bump somebody but Biggie is definitely dope. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Biggie and Nas. I know people are like, and I forgot Andre 3000. Like I said, it's so many. Like, please forgive me on that. But yeah, Biggie, Nas. I mean, it's so many, man. I can go 50. I can go 50, man, to be real with you. I just mentioned the people that really touch me. Like, when I listen to them, they kind of make me, inspire me. You can go Snoop, you can go I didn't even mention El Cool J, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of people, man, that I left off, man. But it's definitely, trust and believe, they in there. And they can definitely be in my top 10, but it's just, at this moment, that's a tough question. That's why top 5 is hard for me. I can go top 50 even to 100, to be real with you. The goal for the album, I just want people to hear it. You know what I mean? I think right now people are not really listening to music. I look at it like, people want the body, but they don't want the mind. You know what I mean? They kind of like, ooh, oh, she thick. But they don't care if she got a bachelor's or, they're not really trying to get that in depth with something. So I really hope people listen to this because, I really put a lot of thought into it. And I just really wanted to touch people because I know the music and the songs that I have on this album is really thought-provoking. It might even ruffle a couple feathers, to be real with you. I'm talking about a lot of stuff. I'm talking about, the NFL. Anybody that know me know how I feel about, the protests and a lot of stuff, with Black America. Talking about a lot of things. So I really want people to really embrace this album and listen to it. I know it might not be everybody's cup of tea because I'm definitely not turned up, but I'm a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, well, my son's 17, so I'm not making 17-year-old music. I'm trying to help 17-year-olds get to be my age. You know what I'm saying? Life is real. Life is hard. So the goal for this album, man, is really, get as many people as I can to hear it, and hopefully it inspire people, man. Hopefully it inspire people to start focusing on the mind more than they do the body, and really, start thinking. Retired. Yo, yeah, I mean, I want to like to thank to everybody that contribute, man. Like I said, Dream On Productions, Mousetrap, Nothing Less. Everybody that contribute, man. Because a lot of people, DJ Prime, everybody that really believed in K-Cap's music, was inspired by K-Cap's music. Man, listen, I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's hard. When you're an artist, this is not an easy thing because you're putting yourself out there. I wear my heart on my sleeve, so I'm one of those dudes. When I write my music, it's personal. You know what I'm saying? You look at, my Facebook friend, you see I be posting. You know what I'm saying? But if you knew me musically, there ain't nothing new. Like, my music is very honest because, like I said, the people that inspired me, their music is very honest. You know what I'm saying? So I just appreciate everybody that contribute, believe, played my music, contribute tracks, made beats for me, shot videos for me, promoted, shared, all of that, man. Like, it's greatly appreciated, man, because at the end of the day, man, I couldn't do that. I can't do it all by myself. So, man, thank you. Appreciate it. Yo, this is K-Cap to D.O.N. Be on the lookout for the D.O.N album, man. You can get it on Bandcamp, K-Cap, K-C-A-P, the D.O.N, D-A-D-O-N. Follow me on Facebook, I don't have nothing else, man. You know what I'm saying? Facebook, probably it. I ain't really with all the other social medias. But you can go on YouTube, man. Catch me on K-Cap, the D.O.N. Yeah, man. And, you know, yeah, go get the album, man. Go get the album. I think you'll like it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's the best fucking album you ever heard. Yeah, I was just playing. You can edit that one.
Tears in my eye when I'm writing this song, and it hurts so bad, man, I can't believe that you gone. Elroy, we go back before Avery Green, before the taxi cab, before the club scene. My tears in my eyes when I'm writing this song, and it hurts so bad, man, I can't believe that you gone. I got tears in my eyes when I'm writing this song, and it hurts so bad, man, I can't believe